Welcome, dear students. I am Neha Yadwanshi, your computer teacher. In the previous chapter, we have learned about how to insert and edit pictures, word art, and drawing objects in a document. In this video, we will learn about paragraph formatting. It includes a number of aspects such as paragraph alignment, line spacing, paragraph spacing, and paragraph indentation. Now, let us see how we can do paragraph formatting. Means we are giving final appearance of the document. Now, firstly, we will open the Microsoft Office Word. Now click on Start button, then click on All Programs, click on Accessories, then click on Microsoft Office. And after click on Microsoft Office Word 2007. Now you can see here the MS Word window appears. In paragraph formatting, paragraph alignment is an important aspect. Now, what is paragraph alignment? Yes, paragraph alignment refers to the way of placing the paragraph between the margins of a page. Or students, we can say पेज की मार्जिन्स के बीच में पैराग्राफ को प्लेस करने का तरीका ही पैराग्राफ अलाइनमेंट कहलाता है. Now there are two types of paragraph alignment: horizontal alignment and vertical alignment. Now in horizontal alignment, we place the paragraph in relation to the left and right page margin. लेफ्ट और राइट पेज मार्जिन्स के बीच में पैराग्राफ को प्लेस करना हॉरिजॉन्टल अलाइनमेंट कहलाता है. देयर आर 4 टाइप्स ऑफ हॉरिजॉन्टल अलाइनमेंट: लेफ्ट, सेंटर्ड, राइट and justified. Now select the paragraph, then click to the Home tab, then click the dialog box launcher in the paragraph group. You can see here this is dialog box launcher in the paragraph group. Now the paragraph dialog box appears with indents and spacing. You can see here the indent and spacing as an active tab. Now click the down arrow next to the alignment box. Here you can see drop down list: left, centered and justified. Now click to the left and click OK. See, your left edge is neatly justified. Now centered. Firstly, select the paragraph, go to Home tab, then paragraph group, paragraph dialog box launcher, alignment. Now click on centered option. Now click OK. See, your paragraph is centered, aligned. Now select the paragraph again. Now go to Home tab, paragraph group, dialog box launcher. Now right align and click OK. Now see, your right edge is neatly justified. Means your paragraph is right aligned. Now select the paragraph again and click Home tab. Then click on dialog box launcher in the paragraph group, then justified, then OK. Now see, your paragraph is fully justified. Means that the left and the right edges are justified. Alternatively, you can do the same thing by clicking on Home tab and Align Text left button. Click on that so your text is aligned to the left. And same you can do align text to the center, and you can align text to the right side and align text to the justified. Next is vertical alignment. Vertical alignment refers to the placement of the text in relation to the top and bottom page margins. Means placing the text in relation to the top and bottom page margins, we can say it is vertical alignment. To set the vertical alignment for the paragraph, select the paragraph first, then click the Page Layout tab, and in Page Setup group, dialog box launcher, click the dialog box launcher in the Page Setup group. Now click on Layout tab. Yes, you can see here the option of vertical alignment. Click the down arrow next to the vertical alignment box and select top option, then click OK. Similarly, select the text, then click on Page Layout tab, and in Page Setup group dialog box launcher, then click on Layout tab and click Center option, then click OK. Your text is center aligned. Now select the text, then click on Page Layout tab, and in Page Setup group click on dialog box launcher, click on Layout, then click on Justified option. Now your text is justified. Now next select the text, click on Layout tab, then click on Bottom, click OK. Now your text is bottom aligned, you can see here. Next is line spacing. Now line spacing is the amount of space between the lines of a paragraph. Students, पैराग्राफ के लाइन के बीच के स्पेस को लाइन स्पेसिंग कहते हैं. By default, lines are single spaced. Now see how we can change the line spacing. Select the paragraph, then click on Home tab, and in Paragraph group, click on Dialog box launcher. Click on that. Now you can see the paragraph dialog box appears with indents and spacing as an active tab. Now click the down arrow below the line spacing. Click on single, then OK. Now you can see here single accommodate the largest font in a line along with a small amount of extra area. Now next is 1.5 line spacing. Now firstly select the paragraph, then click on Home tab, then click on Paragraph dialog box launcher. Now click on spacing, line spacing 1.5 line. Now click OK. Now you can see here it sets a line spacing that is 1.5 times of single line spacing. You can see here the changes. Now if we want more spacing, then again select the paragraph, click to Home tab, Paragraph dialog box launcher. Now click on line spacing, select double option and click OK. Now see, line spacing is twice that of single line spacing. Then again if we want at least, so select the paragraph again, click to Home tab, Paragraph dialog box launcher, in a line spacing click on at least option, then click OK. At least option set the minimum line spacing that word can adjust. Now exactly we want, so select the paragraph, click to Home tab, in a paragraph group, Paragraph dialog box launcher, then click on line spacing, exactly, then click OK. You can see here it sets the fixed line spacing. That word does not change. Now if we want multiple spacing, so select the paragraph, then click on Home tab, Paragraph dialog box launcher, Multiple. Now 3 multiples we want, so write 3, so click OK. Then you can see here it specify a percentage by which the line spacing is increased. Next is paragraph spacing. It determines the amount of space above or below the paragraph. Now select one or more paragraph in which you want to change the paragraph spacing. Then click the Home tab. Then click on Dialog box launcher in the paragraph group. The dialog box appears with indent and spacing as an active tab. Now in spacing section, you can see here the spacing section. There are two list boxes, before and after. These are used to set the spacing before and after a paragraph. Whatever the spacing you need, click OK to apply the desired setting. Next is paragraph indentation. Indent is the extra space between the text in a document and the left and right margin. Or, in word, a paragraph indent is used to move the left edge of the paragraph to the right or the right edge of the paragraph to the left. Now select the paragraph, click the Home tab, then click the Paragraph group, Paragraph dialog box launcher. Then you can see here the indentation section. In a spatial drop down list box, select first line indentation. Now click on first line indentation, then click OK. You can see here the first line is indented. Only the first line of the paragraph is indented and the rest of the line of the paragraph start at the left margin. Next is hanging indentation. First select the paragraph, click to Home tab, then in Paragraph group, click to Dialog box launcher, then in Spatial select hanging indentation, then click OK. You can see here the first line of the paragraph start at the left margin and the other lines are indented. Similarly, you can indent to the left or right margin. Select the paragraph, click to Home tab, Paragraph group, dialog box launcher. Then you can see here the left and right options. Now click on that. So whatever you need, click the desired indentation, then click OK to apply. Alternatively, you can use the increase indent button and decrease indent button to increase and decrease the paragraph indent respectively. Next is indent marker. You can see here first line indent marker present on the left side of the ruler and is used to set the first line indentation of paragraph. Next is hanging indent marker. You can see here this is hanging indent marker present at the left side of the ruler and is used to set the indentation for all the lines except the first line of the paragraph. Next is left indent marker. Present on the left side of ruler and is placed underneath the hanging indent marker. Next is right indent marker, present on the right side of the ruler and used to set the right indent of the paragraph. In a page formatting, we can insert a page break. You can see by default Word automatically creates a new page in a document according to the margins and paper size setting. However, you can add a page break manually also. The manual page break insertion is known as hard page break, whereas automatic starting of a new page by word is known as soft page break. Now see how we can insert a page break. Now place the cursor where you want the page break to be inserted. Now click the insert tab. Then click the page break button in a page group. Yes, so that a hard page break is inserted at the desired place. Next is header and footer. The header is the text which appears at the top margin of every page, and footer is the text which appears at the bottom margin of every page. To create a header in a document, click the Insert tab. Then, in the header and footer group, click the down arrow under the header button. Then select the blank option from the list displayed. Now, type the heading text in a header area. Then double click anywhere in the document area to continue working on your document. Similarly, you can create footer in a document. Click the Insert tab. Then in a header and footer group, click the down arrow under the footer button. Then select the blank option from the list displayed. Then type the footer text in a footer area. Once you have entered the desired text, double click anywhere in the document to continue working on your document. In addition to text, you can insert some other information also. When you double click in a header area, the Design tab appears. Click the Design tab to view the list various options available related to header. Now, here you can see Insert Page Number button. It provides options to insert and format page numbers. Next is Date and Time button. It inserts the current date and time that is automatically updated. This Picture button insert picture that is stored in your hard disk. And Clip Art, it allows you to insert clip arts. The another way to add page numbers, click the Insert tab, click the Page Number button in the header and footer group. You can see here the list displayed top of page. To insert page number at the top of every page, bottom of page to insert page number at the bottom of every page margins to insert page number in the margin area of every page, and current position to insert page number at the position where the cursor is currently present. Next is page margin. The page margin is the white space around the text on a printed page. To change the page margin with the help of ruler, we can move the cursor over the area where the white ruler changes to gray. It becomes a double-headed arrow. Then you can click and drag the margin indicator to the desired location and release the mouse button when the margin is set. Now to change the page margin using the Page Layout tab, click the Page Layout tab. Now click Margin button in a Page Setup group. Click on that. Now here you can select any of the option from the list displayed according to your requirement. If none of the options suits your requirement, click Custom Margin option. The Page Setup dialog box appears with margin as the active tab. Now enter the margin values in the top, bottom, left and right boxes. Then click OK to apply the margin settings. Different size of papers such as legal, letter or A4 are required for various purposes. Now how we can change the paper size? Click the page layout tab. In the page setup group, click the size button. Select any of the options from the list displayed according to your requirement. If none of the options suits your requirement, click More Paper Size option. The page setup dialog box appears with paper as the active tab. Select the custom size option from the paper size drop down list box. Now enter the desired width and height of paper in the width and height boxes. Now click OK to apply changes. Like this it will look. Now changing page orientation. Orientation refers to the direction in which a page is printed. By default, the pages in a Word have the portrait orientation. We can change it to landscape. To change the page orientation, click the Page Layout tab. In a Page Setup group, click Orientation button. You can select either Portrait or Landscape option from the list displayed. Now you can see here the changes. Next is column formatting. You may have noticed that newspapers are printed in a multiple column format. By default, a Word document has only one column. However, you can create a maximum of 12 columns in a document. To create columns, click the Page Layout tab. In a Page Setup group, click the Column button. Select any of the option from the list displayed according to your requirement. If none of the options suits your requirement, click More Column option. The column dialog box appears. Type a number in the Number of Columns box, and in the width and spacing section, select the Equal Column Width checkbox if you want columns to be same. Otherwise, enter the column width for each column in the width box. Now select the line between checkbox in a preview section if you want to add a vertical line between each column. Then click OK to apply the settings. Next is finding and replacing text. They are particularly useful in long document. To find the text, click the Home tab and then click Find button. In the editing group, the navigation pane appears on the left side of the window. Now type the text you want to find in the text box. Each instance of the search text is highlighted with the yellow color. Now keep clicking the Next button. After searching the entire document for the text, click the Close button to close the navigation pane. To replace a specific text in your document with some other text, click the Home tab, then click the Replace button in the editing group. The Find and Replace dialog box appears with Replace as the active tab. Now type the text that you want to find in the Find text box. In the Replace with text box, type the text that you want to replace the original text with. Then click on Replace All button. When Word completes searching the entire document of the text, message box is displayed. Click OK. Then click Close to close the Find and Replace dialog box. Now you can see here the text is replaced. Next is how to insert symbol. Click the Insert tab, then click the Symbol button in a Symbols group. A list of symbols appear. Select any of the symbol. If the desired symbol is not present in the list, click More Symbols option. The symbol dialog box appears with symbols as the active tab. Select the desired symbol and click insert. The symbol is inserted in the document and then click the close button to close the symbol dialog box. Do the practice at your home and stay safe. Thank you.